Hey guys, welcome to Loving You to Health Energy Intuitive Guidance. I'm Abby, here hanging out with you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you would please consider subscribing, helping the channel grow so that we can just share beautiful messages with the world. Every reading I do like to meditate, just get a couple of deep cleansing breaths so that we can invite our spirit guides, our communication angels, our divine to come and be part of the reading and give us the messages that we need to know today. The question that we'll be asking spirit today is, why do I keep thinking about them? Why do I keep thinking about them? Why won't they leave my mind? So without further ado, everybody, I'm just going to take a sip of my little tea here. It's a cute cup. It's enjoy the little things, and I think that that's super important. So we got to enjoy the little things in life. All right, you guys, let's take our nice deep breaths, and yeah, man, we'll get started. All right, everyone, nice deep breath in through your nose and out your mouth. Again, nice deep breath in through your nose and out your mouth. Deep breath into your nose and out your mouth. During this reading, we have 3 pals, everyone. So pick a pal is cool because I feel like you just go to where you're drawn to go, right? So for all of you here, the 3 pals are as follows. Pal number 1 is Tarot Illuminati, and it has like a leopard crystal on it. So we have the leopard crystal right there, and pal number 1. Pal number 2 is the Rider Tarot, and that has a lapis lazuli crystal on it. Lapis lazuli. So that's pal number 2. Pal number 3 is the Crystal Visions Tarot, and we have a beautiful hematite crystal on that one. So we have a hematite, which is super cool. It's like magnetic looking to me. It always looks like metal, but just different, you know? Alrighty. So those are your 3 pals, everybody. Pal number 1, pal number 2, and pal number 3. Why is it that I keep thinking about them? Why are these people in my head, in my mind? Why do I keep thinking about them? Alright, everyone. Hope you love and enjoy. Sending you tons of love and light. Take care. Hello, my pal number 1 people. Pal number 1. Alrighty, we're going to get started with your message here. Why do you keep thinking about them? Why are they all in your mind? First of all, everyone, I am super sorry. My nails are cracked and gross, but that's how we're going to roll today because my nails aren't important, right? It's just the messages that we get that's very important. So pal number 1, Tarot Illuminati, with this beautiful leopard crystal here. Why do we keep thinking about them? I don't know who them is, so we'll figure that out. So why does pal number 1 have this certain someone, certain group of people in their mind? Why does pal number 1 have certain people, certain group in their mind? Why? Why does pal number 1 have certain people, certain group in their mind? What's going on, pal number 1? What is going on? Why do you keep thinking about them? Why do you keep thinking about them, pal number 1? All right, pile number one. Let's see what's going on, my friends. Why? Ooh, dude, everything is slipping today. Why does pile number one keep thinking about a certain someone? Why does pile number one keep thinking about a certain someone? Why does pile number one keep thinking about a certain someone, Spirit? Why is this person in the mind? Why is this person in the mind? I'm telling you, I always have a thing. Six of Pentacles. Why is this person in pile number one's mind? Okay. Okay, pile number one. We got the 10 of Wands as the underlying energy. So 10 of Wands here. And 10 of Wands is that energy of almost being super burdened. So I don't know if this person that you're thinking about, either they're having a hard time or you're having a hard time, and this person would have been a person that would have helped you during the hard times that you may be going through right now. It just seems as though one of you guys, and I just don't know who, it seems like it's a guy. So if it's a girl, if you're a girl, I'm saying what the it seems. Now again, energy is gender neutral, right? But it just seems like you have this burden, and I feel like it's you. So you have this burden, and that person that you're thinking about normally would help you get through the burdens. I feel like you guys recently broke up, and in the past, you guys are just enjoying each other's time. Life was really good. Everything seemed to be really balanced. And then a decision had to be made. You had to decide like which way that you were going to go. The time wasn't right. You had to make a decision, and you're reminiscing on the decisions that you made. But the reality of it is, for some reason, you guys, although it seemed like everything was beautiful and romantic, you had the Six of Pentacles as your past, right? So it's like you guys were enjoying the goods in life, the luxury in life. You know, that Six of Pentacle energy is like you see the two characters here on the card, and they're just having a beautiful like celebration, a dinner, and it seems very romantic. It seems like, you know, everything you have is there, everything that you need is there. But then it was almost like, pile number one, you're just kind of like trapped. Like, I have this, but is this really what is making me happy? And if you're in the beginning stages of this situation and this breakup, pile number one, I feel like you're so hyper focused on what happened in the past that you're seeing it as just like a mistake. You had to make a choice. You had to figure out what was going on. I feel like you felt trapped. You felt like you didn't know which way you wanted to go. Of course, you know, you have your Two of Swords energy here, right? And of course, that's making a decision. That's trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. But looking at the character in the card, is like she's really like, what am I going to do? Everything around her looks like it's just a disaster. This Six of Pentacles energy seems to have just fallen apart. And you know, you had to make a decision because it wasn't the illusion anymore. It wasn't the illusion anymore. And you're stuck with like the burden of that, like wanting to know like, well, why did I make this choice? Am I right in making this choice? And pile number one, I just feel like right now you're just stuck in that energy that they're constantly in your mind because you're reminiscing about the past. And if this is new, you need to go through this energy, pile number one. You can't skip this to go for whatever is waiting for you in the future, pile number one. You just can't. You have to just figure out what it is that you want to do. What is it that makes you happy now? You have to heal from that. But they're constantly going to be in your mind until you heal from that, until you take a moment to think about everything that happened that made you have to leave the situation or want to leave the situation, because it's hard leaving somebody. It's super hard leaving somebody, especially if you had some good times and some good memories. It's like, why did I leave them? Why did I not stay? Why did I not make it work? Like, your underlying energy, the 10 of Wands, I look at the imagery on the card, right? So if you see the imagery on the card here, you see the 10 of Wands. He's just trying to make it up this hill. He's just trying to make it up the hill, almost, it seems. But it almost, to me, looks like you see like a building in the back, and that building looks like just destroyed. It looks as though, the house and home was broken, and you held on as much as you can, pal number one. You held on as much as you possibly could, and like, enough is enough. So although it looks like he's going up to the house, it almost, to me, feels like the characters actually left the house, went down, couldn't deal with it anymore, and is looking back at this home like, God, I just can't do it anymore. I gotta go. I'm out of here. But you look back like, really, should I leave it? And that's where you're at. You're looking back at your past, and you're like, should I have left that? Should I have gone back to that? But if you look at that building there, it just looks like it was destroyed. It almost looks like there was no home. There was nothing there that, that you could hold on to. You could only hold on to the good dinner memories for so long. And so, yeah, you had to leave that. You had to leave that 10 of Wands energy. That it's what's in your head. Like, should I have left that? Should I have left that, pile number one? And it's almost like, yeah, you made the decision you had to make. And then your future, you went into this 8 of Wands, right? This 8 of Wands energy. And what is 8 of Wands, right? It's movement. It's fast changes. It's action. It's doing what you need to do. It's getting the heck out of there. It's getting the heck out of there. You did what you had to do. You had to go. You straight up had to leave your situation, and you had to go. And what happened now, life is going to move fast. And I feel like that, for some of you, pound on one, it just gives you quite a bit of anxiety, which is why you're thinking about this person still. You're thinking about the person because you are like, here I am. I was so used to having a life being a certain way, and I made the decision that I had to make, even though I didn't know what was going to happen either way, nonetheless. And that can be very scary, because now things are changing. Your life is changing super quickly, and you're just like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for this. And so, of course, you think about the person who's giving you comfort, the person that you've been with for a very long time. For some people, I feel like it's a person that why you keep thinking about them. But I also feel that them can be, from some of you, you have left a situation. You have left maybe a job that you love for a very, very long time. Or you left the family, or you left a group of friends that you used to hang out with. You guys used to hang out and have a good time, and you're thinking about them. I almost feel for some people that have chosen pile number one, that you used to have a great time with people, share, dinners and hang out and whatever. And something about that group, like either a person in the group wasn't the greatest, or there was like stress and conflict in that group, and you had to make a decision as to free yourself from that group and whatever that group represented to you. Some people, I hear in the head like, I wanted to clean up. I wanted to stop drinking. I can't party all the time. For others, it's like there's that one person in the group that was just troublesome. And as much as you like and love everybody else, is like, I can't be around these people anymore. I need to just move away from that. But, moving away from that leaves you lonely sometimes, tired. You have to go a different direction. And it's a different direction that you are not even knowing, like, what's going to happen afterward. And so sometimes that can be super scary. But the burden, right, like if you were, for the people who are, left a group of friends, every time you'd go hang out with them, every time you would go want to be with them, it was almost like this anxiety that you would feel, because that one person was going to be in the group, or that you have to yet again do everything that everybody's doing, whether it's partying, whether it's drugs, whether it's just doing stuff that you don't want to do anymore, right? And so oh my God, now I gotta leave these people, and everybody's everybody's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of traitor, or like I just fell off the face of the earth. But the truth of the matter is like you don't want to do it anymore, right? You don't want to do it anymore, so you just left that behind. So I'm saying you're thinking about this group, you're thinking about this person, you're thinking about this lifestyle because it's easier to, although they caused you tons of burden, of course, like you were at an area once, or excuse me, a frame of mind once where you're just like, an energy rather, and that you were like, dude, this is just becoming too much. And although you left it, those lonely moments, those confused moments bring you to thinking about the person, the group, the situation, the family, whatever it is that you've left, that you're thinking about. It's the separation that has you thinking about it. I feel for a lot of you, this is a very new separation, pal number one. A huge separation where you are constantly thinking about them, thinking about the situation, because you just question if you make the right decision. You question if you should have stood longer. You question as if it was the right thing. Well, according to what I see here, right, spirit never lies. It's just like, hey, you made the decision. You're living in the memory of the past, but now things are going to change, things are going to grow, something's going to be happening fast, you're going to be moved into action. But that thought, they're in your head, man, they are robbing your thoughts, they are robbing your time, is because you're just reminiscing right now, pal number one. I feel like you're in the energy of reminiscing, and whatever that situation is going to be for you, right? These readings, of course, are general, so it can be anything. If you had some kind of loss, pal number one, you're thinking about the good times, then you're thinking about if you made the decision, but whatever that decision you made, your life is changing so fast, and it's just making you uncomfortable, pal number one, and you're thinking of the comfort, you're thinking of that person, that time where things were settled, where the energy wasn't like uproar and crazy, like you just, you're missing that comfort that you knew. But this is saying that comfort that you knew, get through that energy, man, because what's going to happen is things are changing, and they're changing quick. They are changing quick. Let's see what other deck we can use for you, pal number one. Why you're thinking about them. Why do you keep on thinking about them? Why do you keep on thinking about them? All right, pal number one. Let's see what's up. I am going to use the Butterfly Life Change Oracle here. And again, as with all my videos, you do get, I write all of the decks that I use. I write the descriptions all in the pile below. Okay, so I'm going to take this. As I shuffled the deck, I saw that there was a card automatically like just turned over in there. And I normally make sure that my cards are like always the way they're supposed to be. For some reason, I feel like that's supposed to be out on here, and I don't know why. So we're going to go with that. Some of you, a new career. So one of the groups may be that you left something and you weren't sure if you should have left it, but it was weighing you down. It was bogging you out. But you're remembering like what that career may have done for you. It may have... I'll show you the cards up close and personal. They're really nice. That career may have given you the joys, the Six of Pentacles energy, right? The having what you need, being secure financially, being grateful for what it is that you have. Pile number one. But leaving it, you had to leave it, man. You had to leave it. Keep faith. Keep faith that what you left, the decision you made, it's good. Oh, these want to come out today. Spiritual growth, and take the next step now. How funny that energy came under the Eight of Wands energy, right? Take that step now. Take that step now. So and memories. Spirit don't lie, homies. Spirit don't lie. Your underlying energy is memories. You are reminiscing about the good times. They're in your head because you're reminiscing about the good times, the memories, the things that you guys have shared. Whether, like I said, it's a new career or a new change that you've made, And you know, that's your past energy. You know, you get the new career. The new career is coming out, man. And you have to have faith that every change that you're having, everything that you're doing, the decision you made was for a good reason. Was for a good reason. Maybe it's to help you grow spiritually. Maybe it's to help you have faith that something amazing is going to happen. Maybe it's for you to let go of control issues and have trust in the divine, that they are guiding you to where you need to go. You know, for some of you, I feel like you've made this change. Now that things are happening fast and you're almost faced with like something that you need to decide, whether it's to move the hell out of there, because right, the Eight of Wands energy also means movement. It means air travel. It means going somewhere. It means like leaving. So maybe for some of you, you've left a situation, you're starting a new life. Maybe you have to take your next step now. Maybe you have to go and get ready and move, or say yes to that career, or who knows, for some of you, you know, maybe there's a new relationship that's coming, but it's super different from the old relationship that you left with a person, partner, whatever. And you're just like, no, it's not the same. You're thinking about how it was with one person, and then maybe this person is super different. And so you're like, I don't know if I want to like go to that. Why not try it out? Like, I'm not here to tell you people what to do, right? I'm just saying what's here. But and just says take the next step now. That was that, and that's under the Eight of Wands energy, is for you to take the next steps now. So yeah, man, I feel like it's definitely, you're just stuck in that memory. Why are you thinking about them? Why are you thinking about that situation? You're stuck in that memory. You're living in memories. You're reminiscing about time. But clearly, pile number one, you have to, you have to go with the flow now. You're in that Eight of Wands energy. You're in that taking steps. You're in that action energy. So although it is okay definitely to, think about the person, reminisce about the person, remember the memories and stuff. A lot of the times when we have fear, we remember the good memories, right? Which is cool. But I just feel the need to say, how does it want to come out? Like, just as you're reminiscing about the good memories, remember and reminisce about what caused you to have to make the decision. Having to make a decision didn't happen because everything was peachy, And so I'm just hearing that. Just make sure that, although you're reminiscing about the memories, about the home you had, about the career you had, about the life you had, and there were good times in the career, in the relationship, in the whatever. There was great times. But something made you decide, hey, I need to get out of this. Something got you into that Two of Swords energy. So you need to figure out what that was for you that made you do that. And remember that. And remember that as you move forward towards your Eight of Wands energy. I am going to, and I think I'm going to do that with each pile. We'll see how it goes today. But I have postcards from Spirit. And I like these postcards from Spirit cards or deck, especially if we're having situations like this where we're reminiscing about the past, if we don't know where we want to go, where we can ask our spirit guides to come in, pile number one. Ask them if they have any messages that we need to know today. This deck is called Postcards from Spirit. So your spirit guides, your guardian angels, whoever it is that is like, hey, I need to get you out of this reminiscing energy. I need to talk to you. I need you to hear a message really loud. This deck is really come in handy. So I'm going to take a card from this deck and see what your spirit guides and what they have to say to you. What do they want you to know? And these are really pretty deck too. That's the back of the deck. Oh, these nails got to go. There you go. Those are nice. So let's see. All right, spirit guide. Well, that one came out fast, so we'll take that one. When things come out fast, it's like, that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, pile number one. This is what your spirit guides want you to know. There is a beautiful, like a cherub angel kind of on this card. See, I don't know if you can see that really good. But it says, Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is a leap of time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall down, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in a free fall, we are here for you. And you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do the thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. So, pile number one, your spirit guides are telling you to, as scared as you are right now, as what you're dealing with right now, as all of this 10 of Wands, this burden, this energy of reminiscing and not knowing if you made the right choice and remembering the past. Take that leap forward. Take that leap forward. Spirit's got your back. All right, pal number one. I think that I will leave your reading there. Sending you tons of love and light. Subscribe if you like the message, please, or consider subscribing rather. I'm not here to tell people what to do, right? I hope that you enjoy it, and thank you, Spirit, for pal number one's energy. On to pal number two. Hello, hello, my beautiful pal number twos. Welcome, welcome. It is your turn. Tag your it, pal number two. All right, pal number two. Pal number two, I am using the Rider Tarot deck. And I have the Lapis Lazuli crystal on there. And oops, sorry. Like I told you last time, trying to get this camera thing down. I will. So we got a lapis stone. Pile number two. And why do you keep thinking about them, or them as in group, the person? Why are you thinking about somebody? Why are you thinking about a group, a situation? Why are they constantly in your head? So let's shuffle the deck and get started. Pile number two. Why does pile number two keep having that person in their mind, or that situation in mind? Why do you keep thinking about them? Why does pile number two keep thinking about them? Spirit, why does pile number two keep thinking about them? Pile number two is for you. I'll do one more shuffle and then we'll cut the deck and get started. Pile number two. Be neat deck. There we go. Okay. All right, pile number two. So why do you keep thinking about... Okay. Well, today it's been like that. Today has definitely been like that. So, wow, very similar to pile number one. So the overall energy that we have for you, pile number two, is the Empress. So the Empress. So the Empress, right, is nurturing. It's motherly energy. It's life. It's the universe. It's comfort. For pile number two, I feel as though some of you is thinking of a person that you lost. For some of you, I feel some of you have recently lost a mother or a mother-like figure in your life, whether it was your grandmother and mother, and you're just thinking about them. You're just thinking about them. You're feeling just overwhelmed with just emotion and with with emotions and spirit, and I just feel like you just are feeling kind of lost right now. For some of you, I don't know if you lost the mother figure, or that you are going through a situation now where you've been dealing with a lot of sadness, a lot of heartbreak, and you just want like a motherly love. You want someone to tell you almost that everything's okay, and it seems as though you're thinking of that mother or of that comfort energy, because you just are almost looking, pile number 2, for somebody to tell you that everything is going to be okay. You're in that 9 of Swords energy, and that 9 of Swords energy is just it's hard. You're up at night, you're thinking about things, you're having quite a bit of just worry. You're having quite a bit of worries. You're in this 9 of Swords energy here. You just are overwhelmed. Yeah, so you have all that anxiety here, all this worry, and it almost seems like you're thinking of a nurturing energy, as I said, somebody that you need. But I see in your next card over that you have the 9 of Pentacles energy, and the Knight of Pentacles is having everything that you need. So I feel like you're almost just worried, wanting some guidance, some maternal guidance, but your next energy is that 9 of Pentacles, feeling like you have everything under control, feeling like you have what you need. Or, maybe for some of you guys, I just feel like, you have you had some bad things going on or happening things in your mind, and then you were able to kind of pass that and go into this 9 of Pentacles energy, which would be present. The past just seems like just sadness, dull, and now and the present, you are having your needs met. You're having what it is that you need. You've surpassed this 9 of Swords energy, right? And for some of you, I feel like, you were saddened either with either the loss or just needing that guidance from a mother, missing that person, missing that mother energy. And like, you grieved it, and then you wish that you could almost have your mom or that person see how amazing you're doing now, how you got out of this negative energy into a positive light, and you just wish that they could be part of it. You're thinking about them because you know that that person would have been proud of you, would have been there going through it with you, being your number one supporter, your number one cheerleader. So they're constantly in your mind right now, because you miss them and you wish that they were there, but they are there, right? Because that Empress is intuition, is spirituality, is being one with Mother Earth and nature. It's being one with the earth. It's that motherly figure, but that it's almost like Spirit saying, hey, you went through this sadness, you got out of that, and now you're in a light. You're in this 9 of Pentacle energy. You got what it is that you need, and I'm here. Hey, I'm here. I'm the overall energy. So I see this. I saw your sadness. I see that you're doing better, and I want you to know that I'm here. I'm here supporting you. I'm here for you. And for some people, I feel like you almost question if that person you're thinking about, that person you lost, is there for you still, is around, sees the changes that has been made in your life. And the overall energy is that Empress, which means, and if that's your whole overall energy, the Empress, the mother, they are around everything, they see everything. And then your next energy is the Chariot, and it's just like, it's control, it's willpower, it's victory, it's determination, it's drive. It's like you went from this to like the most amazing drive that you're gonna have. And I'm here. Empress energy is like, I'm here to support it all. We're gonna go from this negative thing that you had, whether you're in this, if you're in the 9 of Swords, just know that you are getting out of it, and you are going to move forward in an amazing light, in an amazing way. If you had this energy, if the 9 of Swords, and now you're in the 9 of Pentacles, just know that no matter what changes is happening, that Empress energy, that motherly energy, that nurturing energy is with you and all around you. And for some of you, I feel like if your motherly energy is around that, I feel like it's just for this group, pile number 2, I just feel like you're constantly thinking of a mother figure, whether you fought with your mother, whether you lost your mother, whether a grandmother, godmother, whatever, feminine energy, whatever that was to you. I just feel like you know, just know that they're with you. Or if there's a burden right now that, or like if you're having a fight with them, or if you're in thinking about what's going on, or it's just bad, just know that you're going to pull out of that somehow. If that person's alive, that relationship with that person you're constantly thinking about, that feminine energy, it's going to repair itself. They're going to be there for your future, for your for the abundance, for the good that's going to happen. Whether the good is going to happen to you or the good is going to happen in that relationship, it's going to happen. It's not going to stay if you're presently in the Nine of Swords energy, because energy is fluid, right? So although it's past, present, future, for some people, this could be your current state, and know that soon or presently you're going to be in your Nine of Pentacle energy. And then what future, what's going to lie ahead is going to be fast energy. It's going to be assertion, determination. You went from something so dark to something so light. That lightness is going to grow. And that mother energy, whether you're fighting, whether you're arguing, if they're still alive, that's going to pass too. It's going to go from this dark to this light, beautiful energy. For people, which I feel is the majority of the group, is like a person you're thinking about, a feminine energy. That person is no longer with you, and you just wish that they could be here to see the changes that are happening in your life. And that person definitely is there for you. That motherly, nurturing energy is there for you. But you're thinking about them because you need them. It's almost like you need them. You need them to be, you know, happy and supportive and there. You know, it's that one person that had your back. And it's like when you don't have that in your life, whether because of separation for argument, or because separation because they've left this physical plane into the spiritual plane, it's like you're constantly thinking of them because they're your support, they're your rock, they're your, and so if the relationship is broken right now, just know it's going to get better. And if they're not here, just know that they're watching you. They're watching everything that you're going through, and they are with you. They are with you. They've been there with you. That energy, that Empress energy, is just everywhere. It's a feminine, loving energy, and it's all around us. And so that person's with you. Okay, let us get the Goddess deck. I feel like the Goddess deck would be good with this, since we're talking about feminine energies. The Goddess deck would be perfect for this. Why is pal number two, excuse me, why is pal number two thinking about this feminine energy? Why is pal number two thinking about this feminine energy? Wow, this pal number two, they're thinking of them. They're thinking of a feminine energy. Why is pal number two thinking about this feminine energy today? What is pal number two thinking about this feminine energy today? What are they thinking about them? Why are they in their head? All right, Spirit, let's see what you got to say. So these are the Goddess deck by Doreen Virtual. I love these cards. I think they're just about femininity and feminine energy and strong woman, and I am just all about that. So, alrighty. Pal number two. Why is it that you're thinking of this feminine energy? What's going on, pal number two? You came out. So, boundaries. Pal number two. Any additional cards? Why is pal number two? Thinking about this feminine energy. Whoa. And you flipped too, so I'll take you three. Oh. Okay, your underlying energy is focused intentions. Focused intentions that make sense, right, with the whole Chariot energy coming as your future. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Focused energy. We have the Empress and we have the High Priestess in the Goddess deck here for you, and Ishtar. So Ishtar is all about boundaries, and I like the way they come out. You know, they come out in an order, or the way I see them, hand in hand with the energy above. So love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So for some of you in pal number one with the motherly energy, I just feel like if that person is still here and you're having like either a fight or a disagreement or something, I feel like for some of you, your mom or somebody feminine in your life, I feel, is draining you. They're like wanting to take all your energy away. They're wanting to, excuse me, my camera moved. I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Sorry, guys. I kicked the stand, you know. But I feel for some of you guys, like, you had to say no to them. Like, they're constantly needing you for everything. Like, and now you feel bad. You feel like you're an asshole because you know you're supposed to do everything for your mom. You're supposed to do everything for those that need you. But you had to set your boundary. You had to set your boundary, and you're thinking about it, and you feel bad about it. For some of you, pile number 2, you feel bad about it. You feel bad about the fact that you're not, being there, being the way they're supposed to be. And this is your person, and you're fighting with them. And it's like you're fighting with this person who's supposed to see all the amazing things that is going on in your life with the person that you share everything with. And you had to say no, and you had to put your boundaries down. But you know what? Sometimes you have to say no, and that energy is all of love. And so although it may seem like you guys are not getting along for some of you right now, you put your heart down, you put your boundaries down. I mean, you put your boundaries up, you set the line. Like, you can't surpass this line. Like, we are, I am going to stand up for what I believe in. I am going to stand up for what it is that I believe in. And so pile number 1, like I said, your mom, your family, they'll understand, they'll get over it, and they'll respect you more because of the fact that you've actually put boundaries on and limitations on what people can keep expecting from you. The next card and the next energy underneath the 9 of Pentacles is the High Priestess, and you have divine knowledge that can help others through spiritual teaching. I feel for that is just you have the knowledge and the power that you need in order to get your goals, in order to get out of this 9 of Swords energy, to go forward into that 9 of Pentacles energy, to get from the 9 to a 9. It's so funny that you're getting from one like sad extreme to the next like amazing energy in there. And and then the last little energy card that you got here from the Goddess deck was True Love. It's just love. Great love is happening to you. A mother's energy, right? It's just beautiful. True love. You're thinking about true love, about nurture, about happiness and care, the utmost care. So pile number 2, I just feel like there are multiple groups in here. There's a person who has lost somebody, and they hurt, and they wish that that person could see the amazing things that's been going on, and they miss them so much, and they just know that, you know what, they are with you. They are with you. For some of you, you had to let a motherly figure or your mom or somebody know that they can't keep asking so much of you, that they're draining you of energy. They're draining you of energy, and so you have to just, put your foot down, do what you got to do, and know that you have that ability to do so. And at the end of the day, with parents, for the most part, it's true love. So no matter how pissed off they are about you now for setting your boundaries and not doing what they wanted you to do, deep down inside they love you. So this all will fade. It'll all be good. It'll all be okay. You're burdened about this thought. They're constantly in your head. You're constantly thinking about your mom, the situation, the hurt. But just know that, if they're not here, they are with you. And if you guys are at a point where you are fighting right now, that it's going to get better, because at the end of the day, they love you, dude. They love you, and they have to understand that sometimes, there's limits that are reached, whether they're your parents or not. And you have to set these healthy boundaries. You have to set these healthy limitations, because if not, you're going to be drained. You're going to be drained, and you're going to be upset, and you're going to be doing things in malice, in a dark or negative energy with resentment in it. So, instead of doing that, you put your foot down and you do what it is that you feel comfortable doing for the people. And when you feel like you're being drained, you kind of step away, right? And at the end of the day, your mama loves you. Your mama loves you, and although they're mad, they'll get over it, and your mama loves you. Just keep your intentions focused. Like, our overall energy is have your thoughts being unwavering. Just stay focused. Stay focused. You will make your mark. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Set your boundaries. Hold your ground. Know what's up. Know that's what you want to do. You needed to put your foot down. Hold on to that. Don't be like, oh, forget it, and just do everything that is being expected of you, because then You never have people like respecting your boundaries and respecting the limitations that you have and respecting your time and your energy. That's important to do. Time and energy is extremely important. Like we all have stuff to do. We all want to help. But when somebody's requesting so much from you where you're feeling negative, then that's time where it's to step away and to be like, listen, this is what I will allow to happen. And although they're pissed off at you right now, for some of you, pile number one, that feminine energy is mad. Just know that they truly love you, and this too shall pass. This too shall pass. So, pile number two, just know that that motherly energy is around you, always loving and caring about you. Whether they're gone, they see the good that's happening. Whether they're here and you're just feeling so bad because of not doing what they want you to do, just know at the end, the overall energy is of love, is of support, is of no matter what, they'll have your back, even if they're pissed off at you now. They'll get over that shit. They always do. Now we're going to pull a card from our spirit guides. So these are called postcards from spirit, pile number two. And let me show you the postcards from spirit. And so I feel that these cards are nice for our spirit guides, our guardian angels, whatever the divine is for you, for them to give you a message. You are so heartbroken and have your mom or that feminine energy either hurt, missing them in your head, and you just, want to know, maybe something can help you have some faith. And I feel like these cards from spirit is a message that, they provide a message that we need to know today. So why does pile number two need to know about this feminine energy that they have in their head? Why does, what is it that pile number two needs to know? Helpful information for pile number two about the feminine energy in their head. Well, they've been falling out real fast today. It's always what needs to be. So, okay. So from your spirit guides, from your divine, what they want you to know about this situation, about this feminine energy. What is it that they want you to know? If some of you have lost the feminine energy, what is it that they want you to know? Dearest you, the common sayings, be in the world but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes doesn't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying, to live as you're meant to. And it will come to manifesting. Don't worry about the how or even the why. We have it covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. Leave it in Spirit's hands. Leave the situation in Spirit's hands. For some of you, don't worry about how things are going to flow, how it's going to happen, how you're going to go from the Nine of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles with this, determination and drive. Just know that it's going to happen. No, don't worry about the outcome of how, the relationship is going to happen with your feminine energy now if you're arguing. Just know the Spirit has your back and things are going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. They are there for you. All right, pile number two. This is why you're thinking about this spiritual energy, about this feminine energy. They're on your head. You have some turmoil about it, but know that this will pass. And at the end of the day, true love is at the end of this relationship. Sending you tons of love and light. Take care, pile number two. Hello, pile number three. It's your turn, pile number three. So pile number three, you have the hematite crystal, and it's like a metallic kind of crystal there. So, and we're using the Crystal Visions Tarot for you. And so, pile number three, the question that we have been asking is, why is it that you have this person or this situation in your head? Why is it that this person or situation, why are you constantly thinking about it? Your head has been, I mean, you're losing sleep over this pile number 3, so we're going to see what's going on. All right. Why is pile number 3 constantly thinking about this person? Why is pile number 3 person situation? Pile number 3 constantly thinking about the person or situation. Pile number 3. Why are you pile number 3? Alrighty, pile number 3. We are going to see what comes out for you. Why and who and what's going on. Why are you thinking about these people? Alright, pile number 3. Why is it pile number 3? Well, that was quick. Okay. Pile number 3. Pile number 3, things are a little, things seem to be a little rough for you, pile number 3. Pile number 3, your underlying energy is that 6 of Swords. It's leaving a battle behind and going forward. You see the character in the card. Your overlying energy is like you drop the rest of your swords. You got 2 and you're heading towards that light, pile number 3. Pile number 3, you're leaving that past behind and you are going towards the light, pile number 3. That's your overall energy. Pile number 3, somebody stabbed you in the back. Somebody stabbed you in the back, pile number 3, and you're thinking about them. They hurt your heart so bad and they're in your head now. It's almost like it was almost like, I don't know if you're thinking, it's all messed up right now in my head, but what it feels like is that somebody very close to you hurt you, and I don't know if it was like 2 people, like if you were with somebody and that person like got together with your best friend, pile number 3, and just the hurt, the betrayal, the anguish, you're so pissed off right now. You're like, what the hell is going on? How dare they do that? And how could they do that to me? Like, how could that person like do this? Like, I've given them my everything. Like, how dare they do this to me? For those of you that are not in a relationship, it can be those that feel like they've given their all, whether it's to like the company they work for, or just given their everything into their career, into their life, choice. And you gave it all and boom, like how can they stab me? How can they betray me? So pile number 2, you're thinking about the person. It seems as though the person who has betrayed you, they're constantly in your head. Just know, pile number 3, that you are transitioning. You are transitioning into, you are leaving that situation. You left it. You were betrayed. Forget them. Because you, girl, your overall energy, or boy, is that you are moving to the light. So whoever betrayed you, whoever did what they did that was bad to you, let me tell you, just get rid of that. Get away from that. You are better than that. You are leaving that. But you're stuck in that. Like, even though your overall energy is like, I'm out of here, you're stuck in you keep replaying in your head what these people did to you, how they betrayed you. How could somebody betray you like that when you've done everything for them? People don't give a fuck. They really don't. People are assholes, and they will definitely, they do what they do. They don't care if they're going to hurt you because they want to, have their own, as long as they're satisfied and get their satisfaction and are doing what they want, not caring about anybody else's feelings. That's all that matters to them. For somebody, you guys needed to hear that. Is like, I don't like to say, fuck them or whatever, because that's not for me to say. I'm just here to like give, like, whatever it is I feel is being said, the overall message, right? But for somebody, you needed to hear that. Like, how could they do this to me? How could they do this to me? They did this to you because they don't care. So whoever's out there that needed to hear that, I hope that goes to you, and I will let that go. But, the Queen of Swords, for some of my Geminis out there, because that's that overall energy, the Queen of Swords is you. Queen of Swords is male or female. It doesn't matter to me. I feel like Spirit is it's very gender neutral. It's like, hey, you are coming to your light. If that situation was dark and negative, you're thinking about that, But look at this. It's Queen of Swords. I mean, you are assertive. You get what you want, girl. You're going for yours. That, or guy, right? That is the energy you're going to go towards. So you're thinking about this negative situation. That's your past. But know that present and future is going to be amazing. And of course, your last card in this, with this deck is the Justice card. Justice will be served. For some of you people, I feel it is like, it was a three, like you're married, that person cheated with somebody that you know, they both hurt you. And then you're worried because, like, you know, if you have kids and things like that, and like houses and how things are going to be split up, the Justice card came out, so justice will be served. I feel for some of you, you're constantly thinking about this person because you want justice to be served. You want to know, you want the world to know how they did you wrong. You want them to pay. You want some kind of justice, some kind of payment, some kind of punishment, some kind of due justice to be served. And that's why they're in your head, because you're like, how can they get away with this? Like, they shouldn't be able to get away with this at all. In fact, like, they should have to pay for this. You want the world to know that they did this. Excuse me. And that's why, but the problem is that they're robbing you of your thoughts. They're robbing you of your thoughts, of you moving forward in the future. They're robbing you of that. You're constantly replaying that situation in their head. For some of you, I feel like you're replaying like how you found out about the situation, or replaying like what was said to you in regards to the situation. And it's just like justice will be served. Have faith that justice is going to be served. You are going into the Queen of Swords energy. You're going into that energy where things are going to be amazing, change around. You're going to get what it is that is yours and your true desires. And your outcome is going to be better. Your outcome is going to be better. And justice will be served. Justice has a way of being served, and it will be served. For you, I want to dig a little bit deeper into this. And so, this is a very hurtful situation, and I am just feeling called to use the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards for you, pile number 3. Pile number 3, you were done super wrong. And I just feel as though you're going to need healing for some time, pile number 3. They're in your head, but you definitely are going to need some healing time to let this go, because the problem is that you won't be able to move forward with your life, pile number 3, if you're constantly thinking about how they did you wrong. They did you wrong. I'm sorry. You're never going to change that shit. It's always going to be like fucked up that they did that to you, but what are you going to do, pile number 3? You can't change that it happened. You could change that you move forward with your life so that these people don't mess up the rest of your life. All right, pile number 3. Ooh, that one flew. Okay. Alrighty. Pile number 3 was done wrong, Spirit. Any healing messages for them as they can get through? These people are on their mind nonstop. They are losing sleep over it. Whoa, okay. So, we have, let's put these out there, and then I'll go over each one of them. All right, pile number 3. So the Archangel Raphael deck, your underlying energy is to avoid allergens. Avoid allergens. And I know that may seem crazy for what we're going through now, but things always have a message. So it's like, dear Archangel Raphael, please assist me in identifying and avoiding allergens that may be toxic to my health and my happiness. Help me only crave healthful foods and beverages. Yeah, that can be that, but right away, when I read that, avoid allergens, is avoid toxicity. So avoid toxic people, avoid toxic thoughts, avoid the toxic feelings that you're having. Give us your cares came out, and it's just like, dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. It's let go. Let go, let God, let go, let Spirit, let go, let the universe, let go of your concerns. Stop thinking about how they hurt you. Let it go. It's not going to change. It's not going to get better. It's not going to fix itself. They're not going to feel bad that they hurt you. I'm sorry, they're not. yeah, man, you need to let it go and move forward in your life. And I know this may sound rough to some people, like I'm rude or that I'm like uncaring. Not at all. Is I feel like almost like for some of you in pile number 3 that you need to hear what I'm saying bluntly. It's like you needed to hear this bluntly. You needed to somebody to say, get up, dust yourself off, and move forward, because these fuckers don't care about you. But you need to move to the light and get away from this situation. It didn't serve you. Justice will be served. You will have your freedom, and this will be a memory. Okay? Recovery is your next card. Thank you for helping me heal my thoughts through the recovery. You're recovering from this. You're recovering from this whole turmoil. You're recovering from being done wrong. Ask your spirit guides, the universe, ask them to move you forward, to propel you forward, to give you that strength, that drive, that motivation to recover and move forward. You know, the cards are all, they keep going into your health. You know, hydrate yourself, take care of yourself. Take care of you right now. You have been broken. You have been stabbed. You have been drained out of your juices, your soul. You have been depleted. Fill yourself up. Hydrate yourself. Hydrate could be with water, could be with love, could be with things that make you smile and laugh. It's fill your cup. Fill your life and your cup with the things that you need, pile number 3. Let go of this memory. You're thinking about how you were betrayed. You're constantly thinking about that. Let that shit go, because you're not going to heal if you don't let it go. Okay? Unconditional joy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me appreciate everything that makes me happy right now. Do some joyful stuff right now. Heal yourself. That goes with hydration. That goes with nourishment. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not about avoiding allergens, right? It's about getting toxic shit out of your life, getting toxic people out of your life. Fill your cup, hydrate, fill yourself with love, with joy. Hang out with friends that make you laugh, family members that make you laugh. If you like water, go to the beach, go by yourself, listen to the waves. Like, realize that there's an end to a situation, but there's a beginning to so much more. Pile number 3. They are robbing you of your happiness and your joy, and they're living a life that's amazing and they're not caring about your feelings. So you're here in this almost dark night of the soul energy, where they have like moved on with their happiness and not even thinking about you. So it's time for you to release that to spirit. Do a releasing ceremony. Go outside, speak to spirit, speak to the universe. Write a list of the things you want to let go, the memory of these people that did you wrong. Burn it. Release it to spirit. Give it to them. Let them get rid of it so that you can go forward with your life. The last thing says do more research, and the last card, not thing, rather. And it's just like, dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently leading me to the information that I need to know for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my health needs. Boom. Archangel Raphael, Spirit, it's like, trust us. Ask us for what it is that you need to do. Like I said, release to them what it is that is burdening you, Release to them these bad thoughts that you keep thinking about these people. Release that to them so that you can take care of yourself, so that you can nourish yourself, so that you could take the steps to make your life better. Justice is going to be served, my friends. Justice is going to be served. These people, don't give them the power anymore to take control over your life and your thoughts and your well-being. Don't give them that power. They don't deserve that power. Kick them out your house. They're living in your head rent-free. Kick them out. Kick them out. All right. So the last card that I am going to pull, excuse me, it is postcards from Spirit. And I've pulled one with pile number 1, pile number 2, and I am going to do the same with you, pile number 3. What it is if I'm just asking, Spirit, what it is that, your spirit guides, your universe, whoever your guardian angel is, whoever it is that you feel is your divine. In regards to this situation, what message do they have for you? What is it that they want you to know about getting these people out of your head, about this whole situation that's going on with you? So let's see, pile number 2. What is it the Spirit has to say for pile number 3? Excuse me. What is it the Spirit has to say for pile number 3? There you go. That's for you, pile number 3. Excuse me. Pile number 3, Spirit card is saying, look how pretty that is. First, let's put that up to the screen. Isn't that nice? These are cool little postcards. I really love this deck. Sometimes we need, like, we're like, Spirit, God, somebody, anybody, hello, universe, just tell me something that I need to know, because this is a hard, heavy burden for me, and I need somebody to, like, let me know that things are going to be all right, or something, anything. So I read these cards to you guys because I feel that there may be a word or a sentence or something that you needed to hear. Okay. So dearest you, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever's going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it. You need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting, as you keep your mind and heart open to new experiences and a richer existence overall. All of us here want you to be all you can be. We are cheering you. Can you hear us? They're cheering for you. Spirit is cheering for you. So don't, and they're giving you a message. It's like, get out of your head. Get out of your head. You know why, you know how come, you know whatever. It all doesn't matter. Get out of your head. You don't know the ins and outs of the situation, nor it doesn't matter. At this point, it was a wrongdoing. You can't know the ins and outs. I know you want to know more. You want justice to be served. You want to keep digging deeper, but but this and that. And Spirit is telling you, like, hey, at the end of the day, none of that matters. All that matters is the situation happened, it sucked, and you gotta move forward in life. Take care of yourself, laugh, turn over a new leaf, and enter the next chapter in your life. Enter the next chapter in your life. They're stealing your thoughts. Don't let them steal your future, and let it go. All right, pile number 3, I hope that was helpful. I am sending you tons of love and light, pile number 3. Just have faith that Spirit got your back, and they will get you through this. And just, do some releasing, let it go, and let Spirit. All right, pile number 3, and everybody else, I hope that you enjoyed the reading. If you would, subscribe. Let's just share this loving growth of becoming the best as possible, maybe hearing some messages that we need to hear together. As I do the messages and the readings for you guys, sometimes in my head, if I've picked a certain pile, then it's interesting to see how things can resonate. So I do hope that you enjoy. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.